Welcome to Swingathon 2024.
I'm Georgie Cully and I'm the Sun's Sexpert. I'm covering the UK's biggest swinging festival. People from all over the UK are coming together, as it were, over the weekend. There's play tents, there's foam parties, there's sex games, there's hot tubs. It's all going on.
We've got a gangbang tent, we've got private rooms on the BDSM side, we've got flogging tents, we've got demos. On the OnlyFest side, we've got obviously areas where they can make content. So we've got everything for everybody that can obviously come here, obviously have a good time.
I think it's brilliant. You know, I've never been to it before. As soon as I seen it, I thought this is a great opportunity for a lot of people to connect.
There's a lot to be said about having a naughty little secret, but there's a lot to be said about normalising being a sexual adult and being able to be open and okay with that and say, yeah, do you know what, I like to do this. I'd like to go and have sex with my friends and have a few drinks and have a dance. What's wrong with that? We're adults. It's consensual.
We're more couples than orgies.
We prefer to find people that we like, have a chat with them. If we all get on a lot together, then we'll either invite them back to the tent or we'll open up in an orgy room. But we will be selective on who comes to join us.
So there's also loads of sex shops here. You can buy every sex toy under the sun and also lots of sexy underwear.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, what your background is. I think when you come into this lifestyle, it's a leveller. You can be LGBTQ, which is fine, but if you're a swinger, society says no. And there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. I'm really passionate about the lifestyle. I'm a swinger myself. The way I see it, we're all human beings. What you get up to and what you choose to do, your freedom of choice, is up to you, and you shouldn't be judged by society for it. We live in an age where sexual freedom, I think, is a must. I think it's a human right. You know, if I choose to sleep with men and women, that's my prerogative. It doesn't make me a bad person, it just makes me open-minded. And I think the more this goes on, and the more people are realising there are different people in society, you do need to have a voice and a safe space.
I've seen it change over the last 4 years that some people sit on the fence, either they're a swinger or they're into kink. But then they'll stand there and they'll watch a demonstration and they're like, yeah, that's a bit of me, that is. So in 10 minutes time, you know, they're tied up to something and they're being flogged or they're being whipped or, you know, they're getting involved.
This will be my third swingathon. So in 2022, I came just as the club, Adam and Eve's. Last year, I ended up in court fighting for the swingathon, and this year I am a DJ and a host. Yeah.
The youngest girl is 22, and I think the oldest is 74. And the average is 35 to 45. I would say is the average age.
So I'm inside another one of the play tents tonight, and a few hours' time, a lot of fun is going to be happening here.
We're not really kinky, we're just full swing.
We're full swing.
Full swing, we usually mirror. Mirror is when you meet a couple and they're only into so far, so you only go up to so far with the same level
We will only do what they're willing to do.
Okay.
So if they
Further
go full
depending on the
swap,
mirror.
we'll just stay as soft swing.
And do you have a safe word which you would use to end play if you were like uncomfortable?
We don't really
No.
play the kink, so we're not really kink.
We've been doing it for too long to know what we like.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for like-minded people to come together and have a good time. Obviously, it's great that OnlyFest is here now as well for the content creator.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship and yeah, I think I'm dabbling into the swinging side a little bit, but it's within like a close community of close friends and other content creators.
We swing together and we work together, we create content together, we live together. Everything is together.
The vibe is just good that, you know, everyone's friendly. People's self-confidence goes through the roof because, you know, all of them walk around naked, all of them, you know, dress up in the nice outfits. You know, so it's a way how they can feel more confident and just leave here feeling happy, I think. I think a lot of people, when they leave here, they have a little come down because it's like, oh, you know, I've got to go back to normal life now and I've got to obviously put my coat on type of thing. Whereas here, they can just be free, they can be open, there's no judgments, and everybody just gets on.
Tell me a bit about your story.
I had bowel cancer back in 2018, just before COVID.
I was in hospital, you were in hospital. We knew each other through mutual friends anyway, and just got talking on Messenger.
Are you guys in the swinging community?
We are.
I dabbled a little bit, one or two sort of unsuccessful meets. You'd done more fet
I'd
stuff.
done more fet stuff.
More kink stuff. I was divorced, you were effectively separated.
Yeah.
And sort of from day one, talking to each other on Messenger in the hospital, we'd worked out that this was the kind of thing we might want to do.
Do you think also your sort of cancer scare might have made you feel like I'm gonna, like, you know, embrace my sort of wants and needs and not shy away from it?
Life's
because
too
life's
short. Yeah, exactly.
And so what did you guys sort of set out sort of boundaries when you started, have a chat with what you were comfortable with, all that kind of stuff?
We did, but they sort of change slightly, don't they?
change, yeah.
As you go through, you realise that you're happy with some things and not other things. Things that you thought to start with you might not like.
Turns out
Turned
I do.
out that they're okay. So it's very fluid.
And how would you generally meet other swinging couples?
There's a website, Fab Swingers, we're on that. So you message, it's like Facebook for swingers. So you message other people on there, arrange meets through there.
We don't generally meet couples, we normally meet single guys. Charles more of a hot wife.
Oh yeah, are we
So-
going to show us your tattoo?
I am, a little tattoo.
You've been watching Swingathon 2024. Extra spicy. Let's bring the heat up this year. Woo! On fire.
So the day may be over, but as you can see, the night is just beginning. For these party goers, they're getting into full swing.